I'm Shelby, 70.
Sitting in the courtroom, I watched as the judge delivered the verdict, and a wave of relief washed over me. The battle was finally over, and justice had prevailed. But it was a victory hard won, and the road to this moment had been long and filled with pain. 2 years ago, my world shattered when my only son, Leo, passed away from cancer. He was just 42, a vibrant and loving man, and losing him felt like losing a part of myself. At the funeral home, surrounded by the smell of lilies and the weight of grief, I stood beside his casket, touching his cold cheek one last time. How could this be happening? I never imagined I'd outlive my child. My daughter-in-law, Ava, had been Leo's college sweetheart. I welcomed her into our family with open arms, treating her like the daughter I never had. She was always stylish, with a sharp mind for business. She worked in the tech industry and was often away on business trips. After the funeral, I overheard Ava talking to her friend in a corner. Finally, I'll get rid of that old hag. She belongs in a nursing home. The house is in my name, and she has no resources to fight me. In a week, she'll be out. My heart dropped. All these years, I thought we were a family, but it turned out I was just an inconvenience to her. I remembered the past clearly. 8 years ago, my husband, Ted, passed away suddenly from a heart attack. Leo and Ava came to me immediately, offering their support. Ava suggested I sell my house and move in with them. "Mom, it doesn't make sense for you to live in that big house alone. We have room, and we can invest the money for your future," she said. I trusted them. I sold the house we'd built together and gave them the $300,000 proceeds. Over the years, there were signs I'd ignored. Ava was impatient when I was slow, due to my arthritis. She'd schedule family events when I had my knitting club meetings and made me feel guilty for choosing my friends. And she always controlled my time with my grandchildren, Jake, 14, and Mia, 11. As Leo's cancer progressed, Ava became unusually busy. She'd leave Leo in my care while running off to business meetings. She started dressing more stylishly, even for simple errands. One day, I glimpsed a text on her phone from a man named Kyle. "Can't wait to see you again. Last time was amazing." I thought it was a business associate, but now I realized the truth. She was having an affair while my son was dying. The day of the will reading arrived. We went to the law office of Thompson and Associates. Ava walked in confidently, dressed in a sleek business suit, as if she was going to a board meeting rather than the reading of her husband's will. Mr. Thompson, Leo's attorney for the past 12 years, greeted us. He informed us that Leo had made changes to his will about 6 weeks ago. When Mr. Thompson started reading, my heart raced. The family home and the beach house we'd bought with my money were placed in a family trust, with me as the trustee. I had the right to live in either property for the rest of my life, and upon my passing, they'd go to Jake and Mia. Leo's retirement accounts, about $900,000, were divided, 60% to a trust for Jake and Mia's education with me as the trustee, 20% directly to me, and 20% to Ava. Ava's composure cracked. "This can't be right." He was on medication. "He wasn't in his right mind," she shouted. Mr. Thompson calmly explained that Leo was perfectly lucid, and his doctor had provided a statement confirming his mental capacity. Ava decided to contest the will. She hired a high-powered attorney, Mr. Black, known for his aggressive tactics. I was desperate. I had no money for an attorney, as all my savings had gone into the houses. I called my old friend, Mrs. Davis, a retired judge. She recommended I meet with Ms. Lee, an elder law attorney. Lee took one look at my situation and agreed to represent me at a reduced fee. During the court battle, Ava tried to force me out of the house and limit my access to the grandchildren. She spread rumors that I was mentally unstable. Jake and Mia started asking me strange questions, and my heart broke. One day, I found Ava rummaging through Leo's office. When I asked what she was doing, she got defensive. That night, I went into the office myself. Under a stack of old files in the bottom drawer, I found a sealed envelope with my name on it. Inside was a USB drive and a note from Leo. Mom, if you're reading this, Ava has shown her true colors. The evidence you need is on this drive. I started gathering it when I first suspected her last year. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I wanted to protect you. I love you. I plugged the drive into my laptop. There were financial records showing how Ava had siphoned money from their joint accounts to a private one. Emails between Ava and Kyle detailed their plans to move to California after Leo's death and liquidate the family assets. There were also recordings of Ava talking about putting me in a nursing home. I took the evidence to MS.
Lee.
In the courtroom, we presented it. Ava's attorney tried to dismiss it, but the judge allowed it. Ryan, Ava's lover, was called as a witness. He confirmed everything on the drive. The judge ruled in our favor, dismissing Ava's petition to contest the will. Ava was furious, but had no choice but to accept. She took her 20% of the retirement funds and moved to California with Kyle. But I heard they broke up soon after. Jake and Mia decided to live with me. We've been rebuilding our lives. I've redecorated the master bedroom the way I like it. Jake is now 16 and talking about studying business in college. Mia, at 13, shows great talent in graphic design.
I've found a new sense of freedom.
I've joined a local book club and started painting. I even met a kind man named Henry at the community center. We have coffee together sometimes. Yesterday was the anniversary of Leo's death. We visited his grave, bringing fresh flowers. Jake put his arm around me and said, "Dad would be happy to see us like this." I believe he's right. Leo protected us from beyond the grave, and I'm grateful for his love and foresight.